Okay, we're on Mars billion pixel interactive website. And there's some curious artifacts that looks like part of a statue of some kind. I'm not quite sure what kind it is. But you can see the face over here, another part. This is wild. I can't believe all this stuff is just laying around. This looks like another picture. Good thing they put this up here. It's a lot of stuff to go through. You know, the rocks have been like eyes, a nose, and a mouth. I'm wondering, what is that all about? Can anybody tell me? Am I missing the big picture here? Is there something going on with Mars? What's that curious thing in the background? This little thing here. Could it be a turtle? Seems like the RockNest holds a lot more than rocks. And that's original because I just thought that one up. I thought that was funny. But I thought I'd take a stroll on the edge of the rocks and see what we can see. Aha. More rocks, more rocks. Oh, that looks like a head with two eyes. Oh, look at that thing in the background. Does everyone see that? Right there? That looks like two eyes. Mars has eyes on us. This is wild, those canyons. I've never seen anything like that before. But, like I said, most of these things here don't look like rocks when you get close to these. It's pretty cool. You can zoom in and out. You can see a lot of stuff. It's just wild. And we can scroll. I guess I missed something. What is this? Some kind of artifact. This definitely looks like an artifact. It's square in shape. Am I going too fast? This seems like a lot of structures, a lot of monuments were destroyed for whatever reasons. There seem to be these right here, oddly shaped. They're not naturally formed. They're part of a bigger picture. There's a piece there, here, and here. They got odd shapes to them. That looks like something. Maybe just a rock. Maybe NASA's right, all these things are just rocks, but I kind of have my doubts that every single thing in this picture is a rock. You know, you can't go there, you can't pick it up. You can only speculate. And basically that's what everyone's doing. Although I find some of the evidence compelling, but I just don't believe NASA anymore. I kind of thought they were the greatest. And I'm not here to knock anybody. I'm just providing proof of existing aliens or past alien cultures. I get this impression every time you look at a rock, it's got two holes in it like an eye, eyes. That doesn't look like a rock. It's like a cigarette butt, but bigger. Excuse my commentary. Now this curious thing looked like that Darth Vader or Jason mask right here. It's got a nose, a mouth, an eye, evil eye. It could have been part of this structure too. This has got odd shapes on it. So this could be, or maybe it's just two rocks that look, yeah, it's just two rocks that look similar. Definitely this has ridges on it, as you can see. Surprised I haven't seen any wood. I thought at the first time Mars Curiosity went up there was wood. Let's see what's in the rocks. You see those holes in these rocks. Wondering if some kind of like little creature lives in these things. Is that naturally formed, or do like creatures like lizards, snakes would make holes like these? I don't think they're naturally formed. Then again, I don't live on Mars. I can only interpret. That looks like a pyramid. structure. Small one. And there's another one up there. Another pyramid-looking object. This is great if NASA would just give us all the images. I'd have a field day. But when you look at strange stuff like this obviously looks odd. Like it doesn't belong there. Is that how rocks look? Kind of tall? What about this curious object back here with the little holes in it? Like it's part of some kind of mechanized, metallic, I don't know, structure? Machinery, maybe? And look at that squared impression on this rock here. But as you can see, there's holes everywhere in these rocks. I'm just wondering, here's another curious object. It's got like, it just looks curious. It's got stuff on it. Look at that strange looking thing. Is that a rock? It looks like a sponge. What about this thing? Does that look like a rock or just look like a shell? Some kind of a shell. And look at this. This is another unnatural looking rock. I mean, how do you get a round curve on it? Let's see what else we can see. I mean, Mars must have had a civilization that beats ours hands down. Just this little area, you see all kinds of artifacts. It's amazing. There's another head, like another Jason mask. And look at this. Another statue. And what is this looking thing? Squared looking shape. I wonder if rocks develop like that, square looking. Don't see any tracks of any kind. Like I said, it's just amazing. The shapes on these rocks. They look unnatural for some reason. I don't know. Maybe they're not rocks. I keep thinking maybe that's some kind of life forms. Now there is such a thing, rocks can move, apparently. You heard that theory? Here's another look like a head, shape of a head. This is just great. Like I said, there's another eye right there and a nose and a mouth. Is it that they like to do faces on rocks? Or am I just seeing a lot of this stuff? Like right here, this artifact right here, this little hole in it, another hole, and this looks like a statue. Maybe, maybe not. But they all look like part of an ancient, maybe a statue of some kind. And here's another part. It's got two holes in it. So this whole thing looks like, of course, it's ancient. It's not recent. Here's another crazy looking shape. Maybe they did have robots at one time, mechanical. If there is something alive, it would be right in front of us. But I'm just kind of curious. Look at this. Look like someone's apartment. This little window, terrace out here. I'm just speculating. This could be another little house. This could be another one. This could be something. It's just that the rocks look odd. I've never seen rocks like this. I've been up in California, Alaska National Forest, and there's lots of volcanic rocks. I've seen those before. But these take the cake. You don't see smiley faces on every single thing. Here's something that looks odd. And look. It's got two holes in it. I wonder what these things are. Mars sure has a lot of junk on it. Most of it's ancient. you know, it doesn't look like recent stuff, but definitely it's just weird, these rocks. Like just something unnatural about the rocks themselves. I just don't get it. They look like rocks, but then again, you get this impression they're not rocks. So I'm letting you, the viewer, decide what these things are. Here we go to the rock face. This is RockNest. Taking another look at what we see. There's our little guy. There. Last video I didn't show him that close. Just getting closer as tight as we can. There's a little Mars guy. Now see, he's got like a little belt right here. He's got his pants, a little mask, a little cape, maybe. Looks like a strange looking creature, but it's a rock. I think it's a rock. Like a mouth here and an eye there. Hey look, there's that other little creature. It's got a mask. This whole thing looks like a dog, I swear. By the looks of it. It just looks like a dog. It's got little ears right here. 2 eyes, a snout and a nose and a mouth. Now these could be little Martian creatures living in there with their little face masks. It's just odd. You can't explain it. It's almost like you can touch those rocks and they wouldn't be rocks at all. Maybe some kind of spongy kind of material. How do you get rocks to make shapes or faces out of? Look like a bear. Now let's go down here. Let's zoom over here, see what we can find in these rocks. They just look odd. If this indeed, if in fact this is really a picture of Mars. That's a strange looking thing. Doesn't look like a little ship in there. I'm just speculating here, but anybody could figure this out. This doesn't look like a rock. What about this curious thing? It has like a shape to it, and it's got like something pointy hanging out of it. It's just creepy, if you ask me. This whole thing about Mars. The more I study it, the more I don't want to study it. This is their $1 billion rover, apparently. It's just some strange stuff. Like this. This looks like a shape of some kind. And what is this thing right here? It's just a rock. You know, it looks like some kind of thing, dead bird, maybe. Petrified. This just seems like a lot of holes in something. I don't know. It's just some weird stuff. I'd hate to be stranded on Mars. Now this thing don't look right. As you can see, it's got some kind of a shape here going. 2 different colors. Zoom in a little closer. That looks like some kind of mechanical device. Something, maybe a statue face, maybe, I don't know, it looks weird. Here's those faces again, 2 eyes and a mouth. I swear, the rocks seem to be alive. Here's what appears to be a mask, mouth, nostrils, and an eye. I mean, Mars just looks odd. I mean, it's like you don't find rocks on Earth like this. Strange. Like a smiley face on every single one of them. I don't know. That's something mechanical, like it had wheels on it. No one from NASA's talking, that's for sure. Don't think they want to let the cat out of the bag, as it were. I mean, they are showing us pictures, but how do we know this is actually Mars? Hey, look at this. Some kind of mechanical device. It's got little holes in it. It's long, it's like a piece of metal right here. This is pretty cool stuff. Of course, the rover ran over it, whatever it was. Hey, look, there's another one right here. Another little piece. Maybe it went to this whole piece here. Here's another one. And here's something that's white. Doesn't look like a rock. Let's see what else we can... Oh, look at this. Another little device. It's part of this whole thing, obviously. This goes with that, and this. And possibly that. Finding all kinds of debris today. I just don't know about these rocks. You'd almost think they're like spongy kind of material. They just don't look like real rocks to me, with a lot of holes in them. Look at this, another face mask. It's got like ears, eyes, a nose, and a mouth right here. Everyone can see that, right? And what is that? Look like a mouse? Another strange objects on Mars. There definitely was obviously some kind of a civilization. It's just the weird rocks, the weirdness of it all. Petrified bird, maybe? Nah. Looks more like a rock. But it's just weird. The pictures they send back and... Obviously the rover has been in here. That looks like a piece of wood. If you ask me, that looks like a piece of wood, or maybe I'm just imagining things. Petrified, of course. It just seems like the RockNest is some kind of debris field, full of objects everywhere. Now, if we get a couple of people to go to Mars, they may pick up some of this stuff. Oh yeah, that's a rock, that's a rock. Well, then I was proven wrong. That looks like a face on here. So I'm thinking, what happened to their civilization? How did it get destroyed? Have a closer look at this. Just looks like a rock, but I don't know about that. That's definitely a rock. It's like a slab of some kind. There's some more rocks. And just a bunch of rocks. I don't see any little people on here. That looks curious, like a... not sure what that is right there. As you can see, something. And what could have made this little half circle here? This is odd, little half circle. Some more debris, or maybe just rocks. There's a lot of weirdness in these photographs. Let's see. What was that? Just white? I see a lot of... I wonder if there's gold on Mars, you know? 2 eyes, so maybe it was some kind of device, a part of a head of some kind of robot head. Mars is just weird. Really strange. I expect to see a little man somewhere. That's strange. A pyramid-shaped rock. What appears to be another face mask, but badly decomposed. Let's see what that is. It's just strange looking rocks, that's for sure. A lot of weirdness, a lot of stuff I can't explain. This is what I was talking about. See, it's got little shapes in it, like some long ago civilization. No more Martian guys, that's for sure. But if there was a couple more, it would clinch the case that there are little Martians. They're not little toys. You know, they wouldn't think, oh, it's probably some toy. Maybe. Mars guy is pretty cool. I think Larry or whatever his name is. He calls him Mike. Well, I can't say it's a rock. Well, maybe it's a rock. There's just a lot of weird stuff. Here's another face right there. You can see the nose, hint of a mouth, ear, earring, eye. But definitely there was some kind of culture here. Another rock. So that's right there, as you can see it. Let's get closer. Some kind of artifact, a mouth, like the Egyptians had. This is just amazing, all this debris right in front of you. Of course, that's where the laser Curiosity did a test. What's this little thing? That's probably a rock. Some more rocks. More rocks. Looks some kind of figure with an arm here and a kind of like a body. This looks like a bell. Some more rocks. Just white. Some more rocks. Huh, curious. That object is. There's another pyramid rock kind of shape, like a doorstop would be. nothing more to see. I'm sure there's just rocks here. More rocks above. What's that thing right there? Oh, I can't tell. That looks like a rock. Natural rock. What's this thing? Another rock. It's really weird. A lot of these rocks, they seem to have faces on them, or they appear to have faces on them. I'm curious what's up in this area. What's that little thing there? That stands out. It's white against a gray orange background. Oh, I can't go any further. There's another little thing right here. It's white. It's curious because the background is orange tint and the rocks are dark, so what could make this white here? As would say, oh, it's the sunlight going through the rocks. Maybe. A lot of it's just debris. This is a big area. Look at that. It definitely looks like maybe a robot. It's got little holes everywhere on it. This whole area is a debris field of some kind. Look at that shape of like a bar, 2 bars. More strangeness from Mars. What is this thing right here? You can see like a structure in there. White. Too blurry, can't see much there. What are these things? Lighter color rocks, like lighter gray. Just a lot of weird stuff. I think we want full circle. Like this is like a cave, as you can tell. Kind of like it's been caved out. Strange. Freaky. This whole area is freaky. What's that little thing? It's hard to determine what these things are. The more you zoom in, the blurrier they get. So I'm gonna end it with this. This is some kind of like a hubcap or a car axle, or where you put the tire on the wheel of a car. It's got little holes in it. It's round. It's strange. That's strange. Something on the rock. Where is that a rock? These two objects look odd because it look like something coming out of it, or maybe just in here. It looks like a tunnel in there. Little. Maybe I don't read these things too much. But certainly, well, the RockNest is sure what they say it is. Rocks. It's a lot of weirdness. Maybe they had little robots, mechanical devices. It's just hard to say what happened to Mars. There was one scientist who said when they discover life, it may not be recognizable as living. So that could be a possibility. Just a lot of strangeness in these pictures. Definitely not from Earth. So, hope you enjoyed the video. I think we want full circle here. Not much more to see, except more rocks and rocks and rocks. Pretty nice of NASA to let us have this. Looks like a head of some kind. That looks like something strange. It's got holes in it. NASA knows what's up there. They're just not telling us a whole lot. Curious, this has like a roundness or a square shape to it. Like a depression is in there of some kind. And these two objects look like bricks. It got a shape to it. Well, I hope you enjoyed my video. This is my last for a little while. Thank you for watching Hidden Objects in NASA's Photographs, Images,